Thanks so much for joining us for News 5 at 6. I'm Diane Derby.
And good evening again. I'm Rob Cork. Jury selection underway now in the criminal trial for a pair of police officers charged in connection with the 2019 death of 23-year-old Elijah McClain in Aurora.
McClain was just walking home from the store, not committing any crime, when a group of police officers approached him for looking suspicious. The confrontation led to a rough altercation and ended with paramedics injecting him with a powerful sedative called ketamine. The young man's death led to massive protests and the largest civil rights settlement the city has ever made. National investigative correspondent Lori Jane Gleha was one of the first reporters to bring the incident to light 4 years ago. She joins us with important video capturing exactly what the officers said about the incident shortly after it happened.
Stop. I have a right to stop you because you're being suspicious.
This police body camera footage shows the August night in 2019 when officers first approached 23-year-old Elijah McClain before he died.
Stop.
Let me go of me. No, let go of me.
Chill out.
No,
This was months before the COVID-19 pandemic hit, and McClain was wearing a black face mask at the local convenience store. Police confronted him after someone called 911 to report that he looked, quote, sketchy.
He might be a good person or a bad person.
Yeah.
Hey, stop right there.
McClain had not committed any crime and was walking home when the three police officers surrounded him, quickly bringing him to the ground, with two attempting a carotid control hold, a restraint technique that cuts off blood flow to the brain.
We had to use carotid.
That's what I was doing. I was just going home.
Eventually, paramedics arrived on the scene and injected McClain with a powerful sedative called ketamine while police held him down.
Right behind his ear if he fights, all right?
A few days later, McClain died.
And you are? Officer Rahima. My badge number is 312-359.
Scripps News obtained these internal police recordings showing the officers not long after the incident describing what happened leading up to McClain's death.
He was wearing a ski mask, and he kept stating, I'm an introvert, I'm not a normal person.
No, I am an introvert. Please respect the boundaries that I am speaking.
And then I tried to explain to him just to cooperate, to relax his arms because he had him clenched like this.
Sir, can you please cooperate?
I feel his arms like tensing up. I was trying to pull him away from his body. It's like, hey dude, you know, what's going on? And we're trying to kind of like talk to him, kind of like de-escalate.
These two officers are Randy Rodema and Jason Rosenblatt. Both pleaded not guilty to criminally negligent homicide and manslaughter charges ahead of their September criminal trial. The third officer, Nathan Woodyard, also pleaded not guilty to similar charges, but faces a jury at a later date.
And I intend to be censored. I intend to be censored.
Grab your gun, dude.
Stop, dude.
Early in the altercation, Rodema alleged that 140-pound Elijah McClain reached for one of the officers' guns as the three police officers surrounded him, though it could not be seen on camera.
I immediately grabbed the individual by his head like this with both hands and pulled him down to the ground so that he was bent over.
And I knew at that point that the game had changed.
Rosenblatt said he attempted the hold that cuts blood supply to the brain, but released when he realized it wouldn't be effective. The third officer tried again.
I moved my right hand in, put it against my bicep like this, took my other hand and put it against my head with my palm facing me, and began to apply pressure to the sides of his neck.
Lori Jane Gleha, Scripps News, Aurora, Colorado.
Investigative reporter Lori Jane Gleha joins us now in studio. Thanks for joining us. We've been following this since 2019. Very controversial. Remind our viewers again, what changed at the state level since this happened?
Well, this triggered a lot of protests, especially here in Denver. And you'll remember the state passed a couple of laws, one of them pertaining to police accountability, and the other one restricted how paramedics can use ketamine in situations like this. And actually, the health department instituted a health policy that effectively put a halt, Rob, to whether or not paramedics could even use this drug at all in situations like this.
And we have the 2 officers on trial now, but there are others involved. Bring us up to speed on the city of Aurora and these other first responders. Are they still working there?
Yeah, well, there's a lot that happened in the city of Aurora. They paid out a $15 million settlement to Elijah McClain's family after they filed a lawsuit. They also ended up with an independent monitor because they had to enter into a consent decree with the Attorney General's office. They ended up finding, after doing an investigation, that there was a pattern of racially biased policing. There was law violations when it came to use of force, and they also find violations at the fire department on the way that they administered ketamine. And as far as the first responders go, according to the city, all of them except for one are suspended without pay right now while this trial goes on. One of them was fired a few years ago during a texting scandal that made light, Rob, of the Elijah McClain death.
And of course, we'll continue to track the progress of the trial moving forward. Lori Jane Galiha, thanks for joining us tonight.